Oh my god, it is so good to be back. From my extended vacation. Here's Steve. Admiral Diaz and I went on a tour of the Gamma Quadrant. It's a lot less ghetto since those changelings have chilled out. Wait, I heard about that. So the changelings were working with the Borg and almost took over Earth? Were you around for that? Steve, you got assimilated. Steve, are you okay? Did it hurt? Did you do your prerequisite counseling sessions for that? Because if you are not okay, you can be relieved. I can find somebody else to operate the holo imager. Well, if she gave you a clean bill of health, then you good. You have no more trauma, all right? Wait, I only thought people under 25 were getting assimilated. You are? Really? Oh. Well, it was literally sheer luck. Admiral Diaz and I missed that. Like, sheer luck. Steve, now, you really should sue. And that brings us to the topic of today's quiz. Historic Federation court cases. Let's get to the quiz. Question number 1. Who was the judge advocate in the case to determine Commander Data's sentience? A. Admiral Preston. B. Captain Louvois. C. Admiral Maddox. D. Guinan. Question 2. In the case to determine if Jadzia Dax was legally bound to answer for the alleged murder that her previous host, Curzon, committed, what was Curzon's alibi? A. Curzon was off-world on the Klingon world of Borath. B. Curzon was on a mission for the Federation with Commander Sisko. C. Curzon was intimately involved with the prosecutor's mother at the time of the crime. And D. Curzon was dead. Question 3. What was the name of the Enterprise D crew person that Admiral Nora Satie accused of conspiracy? A. Simon Tarsus. B. Nurse Ogawa. C. Georgia LaForge. D. Reginald Barkley. So Steve, as your commanding officer, after this is done, after you file all the paperwork for this transmission, clean holodeck 2, I want you to take 3 hours off, okay? Question number 4. Nora Satie stated that Captain Jean-Luc Picard violated the Prime Directive a total of how many times since taking command of the Enterprise D? A. 12. B. 6. C. 9. D. 20. Question 5. During the court-martial of First Officer Una Chin Reilly, acclaimed civil rights lawyer Neera Katul used what legal technicality to absolve Una of all charges? A. Asylum. B. Illegally acquired evidence. C. Conflict of interest. D. Discrimination. In the case of Q Continuum versus Q, what demonstration of Q's suffering was used to convince acting judge advocate Captain Catherine Janeway? That's a mouthful. A. A trip to a lava pit. B. The sight of the end of the universe. C. The life inside the Q Continuum. D. How he was imprisoned. Question 7. What action did Spock take that caused him to be court-martialed? A. Reprogramming the Enterprise's computer. B. Attacking Captain Kirk. C. Murder most foul. D. Mutiny and theft of the Enterprise. Question 8. Who was the first witness in the trial brought against Captain Archer by the Klingon Empire? A. Duras. B. Mott. C. Vorik. D. Hoshi. Number 9. What were the crew of the starship Voyager advocating for on behalf of the holographic doctor? A. His right to reproduce. B. His right to die. C. His rights as a sentient person under Federation law. D. His right to become more than a doctor and leave the ship. See, what do you mean you go off duty after this anyway? I guess you don't need the 3 hours then. You can just sleep after this, right? Question 10. What sentence was carried out against James T. Kirk and Leonard McCoy after being falsely accused for assassinating Klingon Chancellor Gorkon? A. Death. B. Life imprisonment on the frozen planet Rurapente. C. 50 prods by Klingon pain sticks. D. 50 years in the mining facility on the moon of Praxis. As always, the answers will be provided to you at the end of the transmission. And please do not forget to submit your answers to Starfleet Command. Don't get assimilated and stay safe out there, kids. I'm so ready to go. I'm off.